Hey guys, Nick here, Sales and Trails. Welcome back to another episode. Thanks for joining me on my flipping adventure. Today, we're in a conservatory. We're changing it up. Like I said, I fancy standing up. I got a bit more space for me to move around, talk a little bit better, well, I say about talk a little bit better, maybe not. I'm able to showcase the items which I've been selling, and as well as that, I'm going to do a little bit more of a description for you, as well as obviously showcasing the pricing, what I paid for it, and maybe just a breakdown at the end of what I've done for Vinted and what I've done for eBay. And maybe at the end of the videos I might say, hopefully what I'm going to be looking for in the upcoming weeks. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get on to those Vinted sales. Yeah, so the first sale was a Volkswagen t-shirt. It's in a large, nice navy, nice decal on it, nice everything, to be honest. Sold it really cheap. I bought it for £2, sold it for £5 on Vinted. A bargain for someone there, but it is actually licensed VW merch. Sorry about the light there, we got a bit of sun for once in Wales. But yeah, no marks on it, no damage to it whatsoever. It's got just a really nice sort of look to it. £5 bargain. So we had 2 whole days without any sales, which is mad. I feel like eBay and Vinted are slowing down maybe for the summer. I can't really tell. That's exactly what's going on, but we do have some sales now. We've got one small one on Vinted, and that is the Element shirt. I bought this from a charity shop for myself, and then I realised it's a large and I can't fit in a large. I love Element, it's a great skateboarding brand. I've always loved their gear, I always loved their skateboards, and I picked this up and I thought this would be something for me, but I'll have to probably shop around elsewhere for that, maybe outsource that maybe on Vinted or something like that. But yeah, it's a lovely t-shirt, there's no markings, damage to it at all, it has been used, so it does have a little bit of wear. As you can see on sort of the writing's got a little bit of like cracking on it, but guy picked it up for a £5. Can't really say no, I doubled my money on that. Spent £2.50 on this, made a £5, £2.50 profit. Not a lot, but Vinted, you can't really get a lot for items these days. So I'm quite happy just to let this one go and hopefully get some more sales on Vinted. Let me just do a little bit of a close-up of the shirt for you. Water, earth, fire, wind. There's some cracking on the writing. Otherwise, there's no damage to it, and there is some cracking in obviously in the elements on the top there, but otherwise, very good condition. What have we sold on eBay this week? So next up, we've got one of those I said I was going to do a bundle using one of my own items as well as one of the items I picked up, and that was the Final Fantasy VII walkthrough. The ropes were in a really bad condition, but I don't always think it's that much of a problem when it comes to condition. It really does help when you get like the game and one of these together, because it bundles it together. People go, right, I don't have to do 2 orders, 2 separate postage costs, and to be honest, it kind of just makes it easier packaging things as well. But as you can see, the insides are good. Don't get me wrong, there are some marks on them. You can see that there's been some water damage in there. And some of the pages are a little bit sort of, they're slightly tatty, but the outside took most of the brunt of the damage. Like I said, the spine, it's painful for me to see it like this, but £42, or £43 I should say, £42.99 this sold for. I'll show you the game now. I'm happy with the sale in general. This is my own copy of Final Fantasy VII. I've mentioned that the case, like always PlayStation cases are terrible, but yeah, this was my own copy, so I kept it in relatively good condition. So it has the manual in it, it has all 3 discs I should say, and they are scratched, but they are in good condition. I don't know if you can see that, they are scratched, but I did play this game like religiously for several years, and there's the other 2 in there. But yeah, $42.99 for that. I'm not going to complain. As Ricky Reseller would say, you see me buy it, well, sort of. Now you go see me sell it, otherwise it looks like I'm lying. Sold him. This is Feast, Wallace and Gromit. Picked this up for, I think it was £1.50 or £2. I can't exactly remember now. It's a, what is it, 2007 game by Aardman. Yeah, it's fully complete. I'll show you down on the table all of the items for it. It was one of those ones I picked up when I went to a garage sale in just before Bosherton Lily Ponds, and you've seen the video now, and if not, check it out. Yeah, super stoked when I picked that up. I still haven't put the Abrea beer up on eBay yet, but I ain't gonna complain. I think it's £20 after fees and postage profit. Not gonna complain, but I'll show you all the innards now just to show you what to find on 100% complete of this. So here we are on my mini sort of workspace. Got my Mac down here. Just nice and easy to be down here, but this is actually the inside of the game. So there's 40, I should grab these actually, there's 40 of these. They're the sheep. I've not really read the rules of the game. I just picked it up because I thought, you know, Wallace and Gromit tends to sell. You've got 50 of these cheese cards, you've got 7 sheep hideout cards, the whistles, all the characters there, the 2 dice, and the actual rules themselves. I did check, and I did notice on one of the sides of this, when you open it up, it does have on the board like a little bit of a tear on the back. I did message the customer, completely fine with that, and she was happy to pay. So I actually saw this, like I said, for £24.99, and I spent about £2 on it. And as we're actually doing this video, we just had another eBay sale. It's for a Leeds polo shirt. I'm gonna go grab it and we'll have a look at it now. And here we go, guys. So Leeds, I've not really seen this style of Leeds polos before. Usually you just have the normal sort of emblem of these, but that is actually inside. It's a 2XL. It's got a nice sort of embroidery on there. Leeds United Football Club. Nice striped blue polo. Picked this up for £3, sold it for £9.99. Not crazy amounts of profit in it, but there's not insane amounts of profit when it comes to clothes. It's just normally just getting that constant churn. You want to be getting the bread and butter when it comes to that as well. So happy with the sale. I do like oversized polos. I'm a Tottenham Hotspur's support for my sins. I've got a couple of friends who are Leeds supporters, a lot of Manx supporters, Liverpool supporters and whatnot. But unfortunately the guy who supports Leeds is far too small to be able to fit into this. So I thought I'll let it go. But yeah, perfect sale, quick and easy, no damage to it, and yeah, quite happy with that. It's probably easier for me to put it down on the table because it's quite dark. It's late now, but it's quite dark putting it against the window. But as you can see, no markings. I thought that was some damage there, but it's not. There's a few little loose things you could tie up, but yeah, lovely little emblem logo. Obviously it's official merchandise there. Yeah, happy with that. And to finish off the week, guys, we've got one final sale, and that is Elmer. So this is a pack of 10 Elmer books, along with its very nifty carrier. Still has the tag on it, and it's been scribbled up underneath. This was £59.90 or 59.60 quid recommended retail price. I actually sold this for £13.5 plus postage, but I'll show you all these books now over the table, and yeah, there you have a little close-up of everything. Here we have it, guys, the full selection. So these books were done by David McKee, all of them, and they do have sort of specialised to a particular someone. There's no writing in any of them. One of them does have a little bit of a black mark in it. Let's have a little look now if it says to anyone in here. As you can see, none of them have actually they've got quite a lot of resistance. So none of them have actually been used. So a little look now. Got some cool ones here, Almond Rose, and there's some press. Yeah, all in very, very, very good condition. None of them have been used at all by the feel of it. But yeah, no, these are perfect for youngsters and, to be honest, adults if they really want to read them. But yeah, like I said, £13.5 plus postage. I bought them for £2. Nice tidy profit in those. But we also had a return. Sorry, I just realised I forgot to turn the lights on in the last one. But yeah, the item was Kangol flat cap. Actually sold for £9 plus postage, but it got returned to me. Well, it's on the process of being returned now. Yeah, the guy said it didn't fit him. In the description it had that it was 58 and 1/8 or 57th and 1/8. He was like, yeah, no, it was completely the right size. The problem was when I put it on, it was a little bit tight, which is fair enough. He said he's got many a cap the same height, size. So what's happening now, he's returning it. It's not going to cost me anything. I'll just relist it. It's a bit of a pain, but at the same time, we kind of understand, so no issue with that. But this marks the first return I've ever had. So that kind of officially makes me a full reseller. You can't ever get everything, right. There's times where you're going to have things being returned. There's times when stuff gets damaged on delivery, which I had that with the Resident Evil. At the same time, you get sales that go through no problem at all, but it's part of the parcel, peaks and troughs, take the rough with the smooth. I could think of plenty of analogies, but I won't. But yeah, it's going to round off the week. So we've had some good sales, a return. We've had some new sort of styles of trying out in this room. Let me know what you guys think. If you want me to just be upstairs, sat down, or if you want me to be stood in front of the camera. I would normally move around a lot, but I'm still getting used to this sort of feeling. But I'm a bit handsy as well. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, sub, comment down below on what you thought was a really good sale, what you think I should look at and keep an eye out for in my next travels, car boots and whatnot. But I'll see you in the next one.